What if I told you that the billion-dollar online course industry, the one that promised freedom, wealth, and success, has quietly started collapsing under its own weight? Think about it. Just a few years ago, it felt like everyone was selling a course. Instagram ads, YouTube pre-rolls, TikTok swipes, all filled with people telling you they had the secret to making money, learning a skill, or transforming your life. Take my course, and you'll be free. But today, something has changed. The shine has worn off. People aren't buying those promises anymore. So what happened? How did online courses rise so fast, dominate the internet hustle culture, and then fall so hard that audiences started rolling their eyes whenever someone says, "I've got a course for you"? Let's dive into this story, because it's not just about business or education. It's about trust. It's about human psychology. And it's about what happens when people start realizing that the dream they bought into doesn't match the reality. In the beginning, online courses were revolutionary. Before 2010, if you wanted to learn a specialized skill, you had two main options: pay a university thousands of dollars or struggle through free resources that were scattered and confusing. Then came platforms like Udemy, Coursera, Skillshare, and later, the explosion of independent coaches selling their own knowledge. Suddenly, anyone with expertise, or at least the appearance of expertise, could package it up, slap on a price tag, and sell it worldwide. It was the democratization of education, and for many people, it worked. If you wanted to learn graphic design, coding, photography, marketing, you didn't need a college degree anymore. You could just buy a $99 course, watch some videos, and start practicing. The appeal was irresistible. Courses weren't just about knowledge, they were about lifestyle promises. They sold freedom, work from the beach, make money while you sleep, escape the 9 to 5. And for a while, it felt like the golden age of self-education. But here's where things shifted. When something becomes too easy to sell, it attracts people who care less about teaching and more about profit. Suddenly, the internet was full of gurus who hadn't actually mastered what they were teaching. A person could make $500 from dropshipping once, then turn around and launch a $1,000 course on how to crush dropshipping. Someone could make a few viral TikToks, then sell a content mastery program. And the marketing was always the same: screenshots of earnings, rented Lamborghinis, high-energy sales funnels, countdown timers pressuring you to buy now before the price goes up. The product stopped being the course itself. The product was the promise. And here's the truth. A promise is much easier to sell than a process. Promises are shiny, processes are messy, promises are quick, processes take time. But eventually, people started noticing. Thousands signed up for courses, only to find themselves with long, unstructured videos, recycled advice they could find free on YouTube, or strategies that no longer worked in the real world. This is where the downfall began. There are three main reasons people stopped buying online course promises. First, information is everywhere now. Think about it. 10 years ago, you couldn't find detailed step-by-step guides on starting a business, editing videos, or running ads. Today, type it into YouTube or Reddit, and you'll get hours of free content, often better, more current, and more practical than what a $997 course offers. The monopoly of knowledge broke down. The internet made secrets not so secret anymore. Second, people got burned. We've all heard the stories. Someone pays for a course and realizes it's just surface-level information, with no personal support, no real community, and no accountability. Worse, some courses were outright scams, fake testimonials, misleading claims, even fabricated success stories. After being burned once or twice, people became skeptical. The default reaction to a new course became, "This looks like a scam." Third, the culture shifted. When everyone becomes a coach or mentor, the titles lose their meaning. People started mocking the Instagram guru archetype, the guy posing next to a rented sports car, selling freedom. That cultural backlash eroded trust. Being a course creator no longer automatically meant authority. In fact, it often meant the opposite. You might be seen as a con artist until proven otherwise. But here's where it gets deeper. The fall of online courses isn't just about scams or competition. It reveals something about us. our hunger for shortcuts. At the heart of every course pitch was the same emotional hook. You can skip the struggle, I'll give you the blueprint. And let's be honest, who doesn't want that? We're wired to look for faster, easier ways to reach our goals. But real growth doesn't work like that. It takes time, mistakes, failure, and iteration. When people realized courses couldn't shortcut reality, they stopped buying promises. They started looking for proof of results, not just flashy marketing. They started valuing mentorship, community, and actual experience over pre-recorded videos. This is why we've seen a shift from one-way courses to interactive experiences, cohort-based programs, live workshops, communities like Discord groups or mastermind circles. Because people don't just want information, they want transformation. And transformation needs interaction, accountability, and feedback. Here's the emotional truth. The fall of online courses mirrors the fall of blind trust in internet culture. In the early days, we trusted the internet like a new frontier. This person says they know the secret. I believe them. But after years of being promised shortcuts and quick wins, people got wiser. They realized knowledge alone doesn't equal success. Action, consistency, and resilience matter more than any course. And maybe that's a good thing. Because what if the real lesson of this rise and fall wasn't that courses are bad, but that we need to change how we see them? A course should be a tool, not a golden ticket. It should be the starting point, not the finish line. So where does this leave us? Online education isn't dead. In fact, it's evolving. The future belongs to creators who focus less on selling dreams and more on building ecosystems of learning, where information meets practice, community, and accountability. The winners will be those who can prove results, not just sell hype. And for us, the learners, the consumers, the dreamers, the lesson is clear. Don't buy promises, buy processes. Don't buy shortcuts, buy systems that help you grow. Because at the end of the day, freedom doesn't come from a video course. It comes from consistent effort, smart decisions, and resilience when things don't work the first time. So the next time someone tries to sell you a course with bold promises, remember this story. Ask yourself, is this just another shiny shortcut, or is it a genuine tool that can support my journey? The rise and fall of online courses wasn't a failure. It was a wake-up call, a reminder that no one can sell you your dream. You have to build it yourself. And maybe that's the most valuable lesson of all. What if your money, your time, and your energy actually worked for you, invested in skills, experiences, and actions that compound over time? Maybe it's time to rethink how you see learning, success, and the future.